Greetings, hey, it's Susie Q, working with, I don't know, nonlinear energy, different constructs of what is time, and working with the Akashic records and listening to my soul's messages. And so this is what we're going to do right now. You ready? Are you ready, ready, ready? Okay. So here we go. The first one, we've got two different automatic written pieces. And again, a lot of these messages are for me, and I share them with other people. So I know a lot of us get messages from our soul or from Source or God or the cat down the street, but so these are really sweet kind of sentiments from myself, and I share, and I'm happy to share. So we're going to start with the first piece, and there's going to be two in total. Upon careful examination, you may very well come to know that a birthing has occurred quite unexpectedly. Or so it feels that way. Ever awaken into a new sort of thought belief? Much like the movie Groundhog Day, the main character lived the same day over and over again. When he began to notice the distinction of repetitive experiences during the day, he began to wonder, what if? What if you changed one thing, one small thing? Would it make a difference? What if the difference created a new repetitive pattern? Would it make a difference if small changes occurred throughout the day? In the movie, changes did occur. The small acts of awareness or noticing opened up new ways of traversing a day in the life. Granted, proven results created by proven methods are good. What if you change one small thing, even if it's as simple as noticing sensations in your own body? Do I feel light or heavy? Could I be feeling better than I am now? When you begin to notice, we all do this from time to time, that you are glossing over or ignoring messages from your own body, you create in that very moment. Change one thing. Create an opening for a release, a renewal, a restored system, a renaissance of your own inner self. Groundhog Day is more than a movie. It's a reminder to slow down. Take time to awaken in every moment and more fully realize the power of your own beingness. Change one thing. All right. So we have this another version of this sense of consciousness. So sometimes we pair these up. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens, but it just shows up, and I just continue reading it out loud and knowing that my soul or my Akashic records or whatever is just suggesting, let's do it. Let's just do it, do it, do it, do it. All right, so we're going to start with our next one. Somewhere in my understanding of math, basic math, I found the key to life is subtracting. 2/3 subtracting, balance out as the most deliciously scrumptious trine of the divine. Into the great wild, an adventure to behold, a backpack too full beckons a lighter load. 2/3 subtracting, synthesize that which can be left behind just in case. Better keep the twine. 2/3 subtracting, luck on the trail finds a gentler path where the green grass is soft and a place to nap. 2/3 subtracting, harmony to awaken a creek nearby. Shimmery blue water sparkles and mirrors the sky. 2/3 subtracting, synchronicity shows up wherever I go. I sit and I ponder and I wonder more about this life I know. 2/3 subtracting, positive thoughts enliven my soul. 2/3 I released from my backpack to summation to whole. The lesser the whole, the greater the gifts of wistful days before now. I look up to the sky and think the rays of sun bearing down and lovingly bow. What one thing can I let go of? I freely let things go. My grudges, my fixations, my longings, my regrets, my hurts, my trauma, my confusion, my distractions, what might resonate for you. It's always the ideal day and moment of now to clear the field by subtracting those long ago jaunts that just age far beyond the expiration date. Let go. It's safe to let it go. Letting go is easy. I feel freer when I let things go. I am free and I let go. I am free. Come on and join me. This place is designed for joy. Follow the twine and become one with the flow. Some of these things feel like melodies. So when we're working with when I was really thinking about this video, I'm really working with non-linear energies and also with precognition. So even in that book or that movie of Groundhog Day, there was a lot of precognition, and sometimes when you're looking into the future, and then all of a sudden there's just something else that's conspiring, but you're not able to really access the precognitive until you're actually in that experience. So precognition for me has been some really great gifts. Even with my precognition, it's kind of helped me to have a better experience in life, making different choices, having deeper understanding about what my life is about. These things are very, very deep. And so, but that precognition with nonlinear energy or nonlinear time is a really neat and sweet space to be in, because the more that you kind of just start kind of waking up, like, I'm awake, people, I am awake and I'm ready, and I am happy to share some of these written pieces. Again, I feel like it was my soul that was talking to me, or my Akashic records. There's so many other names that we could use where we get messages. Could be from our spirit. Maybe it could be from our past loved ones. My mom and dad. My dad died many, many years ago. My mom died just a few years ago as well. But all of these things are conspiring to help us. So even with some of these words and some of these spirit messages, all of these things are helping us. And the more that we go into what we call kind of like that precognition, is it's already hovering. There's something going forward for you, and then eventually you'll kind of meet at that same level. But the more that you look at that precognition and just notice that something else is happening, but I can't really process it. I don't know exactly what precognition is. I don't know why I need that. I don't know where that came from, that word precognition. But when we're starting to work with a lot of these energies right now on planet Earth, I don't know, is that we have experiences to have an inkling of something that's going to be coming in, and then eventually that precognition will be shown to you at a certain time. A lot of us can already get that precognition. I get that fairly easily. I don't do much with it. I just kind of honor it and just say thank you. Thank you for your guidance and your assist and your gratitude. I'm in gratitude for all of these precognition pieces. Also moving with that energy of precognition, sometimes things are maybe kind of drawn out like a linear or one-dimensional or two-dimensional experience. But when we go into the higher dimensions, we start working with different spiraling energies, and it could be concentric spheres, it could be anything. It could be music, it could be sound, it could be nature, it could be whatever it is that you're processing. But a lot of these spiraling energies are really helping us right now, because I think for a while it's been kind of like, I feel so tired, I feel so tired. I need to take a nap, and I need to eat cookies and all that. But all of these things are showing up as that precognition, because the more that you're looking at some of the tendencies that you kind of don't want to do it, but you still need it, you need to have a little fix, is that precognition is going to be showing you from that precognitive, like what's in the future. Could be future from a day before, or day before, or maybe a week before that precognition comes through. Is that you just need to, if you can, take a moment and pause and just look at what is ahead of you. And I'm not saying go back in the future, not going in the past, but these are precognitive messages for you. I'm not really like explaining it the best way that I can, but I'm just acknowledging that precognition is helping us. It's beginning to show us and shape what is next for us now. And the more that we do that, that we start feeling that precognition. Groundhog Day was a great experience for that person to have the realization that I keep doing the same thing over and over again. But then you realize that, well, I think I could do something different. And so like this, make it a little difference. I made a little difference from that, from the Groundhog Day. You just do a little increments of doing something a little bit different. It doesn't have to be good or bad or purple or green. It just means you're doing something different. The more that you go into that something different, that's going to be that sweet spot for you. So I think that's it. I love sharing these videos. I love sharing some of my soul messages or Akashic records. I love sharing that. And sometimes I get kind of kooky. I just enjoy sharing and caring. I enjoy sharing this because I think it might resonate at some level for some folks that are ready to have a different experience with life. And so I think at the epitome of this whole thing is it's just safe and it's clear and it's optimal for you to let things go. So I think that's really what's happening with some of these energies right now, is that we're beginning to let go of stuff. And I'm not intentionally trying to let go of things. I just noticed that things are letting go. They're just releasing from my consciousness, and it's great. It feels kind of yummy. It feels like a bowl of ice cream with sprinkles. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll see you soon, and namaste.